Welcome, mystery lovers. I'm Surreal Boy, and this is the continuation of Message in a Haunted Mansion. Today we are playing the third part of this series. I don't know what's gonna happen, if this is gonna be the last one or we're just gonna be finding more stuff. In the last video we were able to find Diego, which gave us piece of gold and a message that says coins falls floor coins falls floor. It's what this message here told us. And I know that every time we go downstairs there's a very squeaky floor here. So I tried this before, but nothing happened. I don't know if this could be fake floor. Nope. Also, another fake floor that you guys might say far-fetched, but this symbol, no. Okay. The other idea I have of something we could do right now is to go back to Abby's room. So they said something will happen at night, but night hasn't come.
She sounds busy.
Okay. And when I asked my friends on the phone, they just say you need to find some. So let's just go back to Abby's room. I want it to be 3 p.m. Because that's when Abby leaves her room. Limited time. She comes back in some hours. Is it this?
Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
So it's not this. And this obviously is not this.
Something's missing here.
Shoot. Let me take a closer look at what's missing here because no idea. Okay. Maybe I'll make it a bit later in case. My goodness. We also need to still find a Chinese box that they keep mentioning in different poems and in different places. And the closet in Abby's room has like a spider sign that we hopefully will figure out what that is.
can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay. Is there anything else that was stuck and we haven't? So, Eye of the Phoenix, a stairwell missing. Chinese sign in gold, this one. Box in Rose's room, something is missing. So I'll spare you a little bit of time here. I went back to try to find a poem that we got at the bottom of the Diego sign, basically at the top of the stairs. And luckily I took a picture with my phone, so I went back to read the poem to see if I'm missing something. So the poem reads, "The stars and moon will shine on you as you begin your quest. Move like a knight upon his horse, to quickly pass the test. Take care to keep your path in check along the outside border, so you may see the sun return to claim its rightful order." Okay, so I think we should head to the library or that area over there. What is this? The moon and the stars, that's what we need to find. You know, this game is called Message in a Haunted Mansion, and so far I haven't gotten any message. So, and I thought the trailer showed a message, that Nancy gets a message, but so far I haven't gotten there. But it's surprising because we've been playing for quite some time now. But maybe I'm just slow or something. So here I'm a bit stuck again, and so I kept going through all the rooms. Even I went back to Abby's room trying to find the moon and the stars, and nothing, and I couldn't find anything that resembled the stars. I went back to the library. I saw again that book with the chest, with the knight in the chest, and wasn't sure where to find the moon and the stars. Maybe this symbol is the word I. So I have child and I. Maybe I should read my diary. Should I read something else? So, treasure in house from E to Diego, treasure poem. Abby believes in Ghost Valdez. Rose, million and insurance policy. Charlie, too young and experienced for work history student. This is Louis probably. Alright, so we need to find the stars and moon. Maybe I'm supposed to untie the chandelier a little bit so I can look up to the ceiling. Nope. So I just keep going back to everything that I think I've done already, and then like all of a sudden something different happened. I don't know if this is my fault that this didn't happen before because I didn't time it. You know how you can control time. So I don't know if it's my fault that it didn't happen before or it wasn't meant to happen before, but then this happened. Oh.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Louis Chandler.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you researching the history of this house?
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Suspicious, of course he wants us to think that.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
What are you using the library for?
Research. This library contains many rare books and documents that predate the Great Earthquake. It was quite a find for a student of the Victorian period, such as myself.
What are you looking for in these books?
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
No way, I'm not letting this go so quickly.
I'm sorry, but I really must finish my work. Perhaps Abby can assist you. Good day.
She's not home. I have to. She comes back at comes back at 6. Okay, I'll make it be 6. Leave this mansion now. Come on.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We really don't have time for this.
Woman.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all of our questions. What's that?
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
What?
The spirits have spoken. The seance is over.
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.
Very suspicious. Where's that note I discarded? Okay, so now creepy things will start happening. I'm gonna make sure she blew the candles off because look at this. A projector. She's so full of it. And I know where I can play this. She wants to steal the money, the mansion. Let me check those things that broke. The glasses that broke. Oh, this is a mirror. That's why no one could see in other side. This guy was sleeping there.
I don't want to disturb her.
Yeah, right. Let's make it noon or 8 so I can talk to Rose in the morning.
Morning, Nancy.
Okay.
Hello.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Alright, let's talk to Abby because I think she's full of bologna.
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
Right.
those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Louis if he can get me some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Yes, it was. How did you know?
It must be one of our phantom residents.
I don't know if I should confront her.
I found out how you rigged the seance table with a projector. That was a pretty good show you gave.
Okay, so I staged part of the seance. But that still doesn't mean this place isn't haunted. Seances were very popular during the Victorian era, and I plan to entertain our guests with them. It'll be a great way to promote the place.
I see.
Are you the ghost who is haunting this place?
There's more to this house than you think, Nancy. You probably don't believe me, and with good reason, I admit it. But there are some mysteries in life best left unsolved.
Do you know much about Louis? It must be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
Okay.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
Okay.
What kind of person is Charlie? He seems to feel bad about all of these mishaps.
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
You mentioned Charlie was suspicious. How so?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
Does Charlie live around here?
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying with friends until he can find a place of his own.
Is Charlie from the Bay Area?
I don't know. You might want to ask Rose. He doesn't talk much about his private life.
Between apartments? That seems kind of odd.
Not for San Francisco. Rents are really high, and there are so many kids thinking they can find cheap housing out here. It's sad to say, but a lot of them end up on the streets.
Like Charlie. Oh my god.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Maybe I'll talkie to Rose. See if she has something to say.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
I can try talking to Charlie, but he doesn't talk much. He never has anything to say.
Hey Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
I guess. Were you down here then? I don't remember seeing you.
Rose told me all about it. So how are things coming along? Anything I can help you out with?
do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose has sort of had it, you know?
Yeah.
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
Maybe, why not?
Charlie, I found this diskette. I think it's yours.
I was wondering where it was. Thanks a lot, Nancy. Luckily, I had a backup at the school.
Did you ever figure out whatever happened to the gold?
Nobody knows. Some historians say that the bank faked the robbery to collect the insurance money.
Was it El Diablo who stole the gold? Or someone else?
It was definitely El Diablo, but no one knows who he was. In my opinion, El Diablo never existed. He was a composite of different outlaws from that era.
Nice.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy.
Oh, I lost the cassette. The diskette. Okay, and let's see. I can talk to Louis at noon. I wonder what time it is. Probably not late enough. Okay, so I think Abby is, she's just... Oh.
Fire!
Yes. Go back. Step back.
It's too late!
I couldn't back out. Let's see. Where is it? Here.
I talked to everybody in the house, and none of them can figure out what caused the fire. Maybe I should take Louis's advice and cut my losses before it's too late.
What advice?
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations.
I see. Of course he does.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one. How could he have forgotten? No, I am bound and determined to stick with this house no matter what. Nothing can drive me away. I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes, or Mr. Valdez with his gang of ghosts.
Excuse me for prying, but why did you spend so much money to insure the house against fire?
For protection. I've put my entire life savings into this house, and if it goes up in smoke, I'll lose everything.
Yeah, I think it's not here.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
But I'm gonna have a talk with this Louis guy, who I'm really suspicious about. Let's try to read something. So it says this. The mansion. She's also little. She wrote, well, it's like that's the one. But that's why I'm fascinated with the incident. Maybe I will enough rambling already. Yours truly. These were the letters from Rose and the friend, the letters that were by the phone. Yeah. Let's see if this guy's here.
Ah, Nancy, what a shame to have lost those papers. And to think that we almost lost the house. Rose is very fortunate to have you here.
Did you hear anything in the parlor before the fire started?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm somewhat isolated here. With these thick walls, I barely hear anything.
Were the papers very valuable?
Not for my purposes, no. But they must have had some sentimental value.
Do you think Rose should sell the house?
I leave that decision up to her. She's put an extraordinary amount of time and money into it, and I'm not sure if she can afford what it'll take to complete the renovations. But whatever her decision, I will assist her however I can.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society.
I think it is for Elizabeth.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store, and it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
A popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Louis, by any chance, do you know where the moon and stars are? Talk to this lady upstairs.
You have become completely distracted by all of the spiritualism stuff. I think you were in the parlor, either burning candles or using that flash paper.
Well, excuse me for trying to find some ways to promote this place. It's good business sense.
Well, I guess we won't have to worry about advertising if the mansion burns down.
You've given up. You want the mansion to burn to the ground. That way you won't have to worry about losing your investment. You'll just collect the insurance.
How dare you? Are you accusing me of fraud?
I'm sorry, Rose. I don't know. It's just all these accidents and now this. I know you're dedicated to this house. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Let's just finish up these curtains. I think the stress of the last few weeks has finally gotten the better of us.
Where are they? Where can I play this tape if not here? Alright, so I wasted a lot of time. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
She called me.
I see you. I see.
Okay. Spooked. Do I have to give back this? I
Hello.
have no idea.
Are you missing any papers?
Funny you should ask. Yes, I did misplace some old letters, but I'm sure they'll show up soon.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Have I asked Charlie about the fire? Not yet. Let's go ask him about it.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, there's been another accident. You've got to believe me, I didn't have anything to do with it. I just hope Rose doesn't blame me for this one.
Who was the last person you saw in the parlor before the fire?
I've been working mostly in the basement, but I think I saw Abby go through those papers right before the fire.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
So long.
I lost all the other options. Maybe if I get out. Let me get out. And then go back in. Maybe I can ask him the questions that I didn't ask.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Let's see what time it is. Oh no, maybe Abby and Louis are in cahoots. Maybe I can go through her room quickly. Okay. There's something new. And we're still looking for the moon and the stars. How is she projecting to the mirror? Now I don't know where her room is.
Hi, Nancy. I can't believe we had a fire. I can't believe it. I bet Charlie was down there before it started.
do you say that?
Because he's always around at the scene of these accidents. I told Rose to fire him, but she won't listen to me.
I found out how you wired the house to make it haunted. The only ghost who walks these halls is you, Abby.
And so it is, I admit it. But I had you fooled there, didn't I? If I can fool Nancy Drew, I'm sure I'll be able to fool even our most skeptical guests.
Are you sure you haven't caused any of these accidents with your stunts?
Yes, I'm sure. I've been very careful with everything.
Why did you go to all the trouble to do this?
For the publicity. But I really do think there's something going on in this house. I really believe it's haunted. I'm just enhancing the spectral experience.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Bye-bye. Hello.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Bright blessings.
Wow, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Rose for the last time.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
You know what? Before I log off for today, I'm gonna check out the desk. If maybe this guy has changed anything in the computer. You know, I thought maybe if I go in here and spy. So something occurred to me. What if I forgot something in Abby's closet? Like I was supposed to discover something else and I just didn't see it. Did I just see this bird moving? It was moving. Now this whole house is like crazy. Seven.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. How's your case coming along?
Have you ever heard of the Ladies Protection Society?
No, but it sounds like some turn-of-the-century charity. There were all these private agencies that helped out widows and orphans before the government took on that role.
Okay.
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Call anytime.
Hannah always has good information.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Nancy.
I used to have this type of phone when I was
There was a
growing
fire
up.
in the parlor, but I put it out in time.
Thank goodness. I just hope nobody was hurt. Rose told me she was afraid that house was a fire trap. I'm just so glad you were there to save the place.
Okay, I'm just writing down that Rose was really concerned about fire.
Did you know Rose has a resident expert on Victorians?
Oh, yes, Rose has mentioned Louis several times. She's really fond of him and is very grateful for his help.
Oh? Is there more between them than what I'm seeing?
Oh, no, they're not dating or anything, but I can tell Rose likes him very much.
Have you heard about the seance Abby hosted for Rose and me?
Seance? Good heavens.
Do you know the name of the person who sold Rose the house?
I don't remember the name, but I do remember that a young man had inherited it from some distant relative and had to sell it very quickly to pay the inheritance tax. He accepted Rose's bid even though it was very low.
Abby faked the seance. She rigged a table with a projector.
Well, you didn't think it was for real, did you? Don't worry, Rose, about this. She has enough on her mind already. I just can't imagine why Abby would go to all that trouble.
Hannah, do you think Rose could have started the fire to collect the insurance on the house?
No, not at all. Rose loves that house. It's her dream come true. I can't imagine her doing something like that. She's very determined to open that B&B.
I should get back to work. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
What's up?
You'll never believe this, but things have gotten even more complicated. I found some clues that there might be buried treasure in the house.
Wow! Oh, Nancy, it sounds like you've got a real case on your hands. How can we help?
There was a small fire in the house, but luckily I put it out. But the old papers that Abby found were destroyed.
Things are really starting to heat up, Nancy.
Ugh, and so are the bad puns.
Why would someone want to burn those papers?
I bet there was something in them that was important.
I'd take another look at the scene of the fire for any clues.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
Find a peephole behind the fireplace.
And check out what Lewis is doing.
Ah, that's a good clue. That's a good one. Okay. I guess I didn't connect the dots.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
See ya!
Bye!
I didn't connect the dots to time it so Louis like to go inside the peephole right before Louis comes. So okay, now I'm gonna do that.
Aha! That's it!
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
Quickly before this guy comes back. passwords here in my phone. I took a picture of the computer. So let me get that. One down. Let's do the other side. 68. My name is Wing Tong. When I was just 19, I worked as a gardener on the Transcontinental Railroad. I came back to San Francisco in 1871 and worked as a chef for Miss Applegate for many years at the hotel at the Golden Gardenia, which we called Gumbo Food. I remember the great earthquake and how it shook the tall buildings like stalks of rice. The great fires destroyed so many buildings and people. So I remember his name from one of Elizabeth's letters. Hidden treasure in our homes. Mr. Aroma is an expert in the colonial history of California. I have consulted and worked in restoration of hundreds of California homesteads, ranches, haciendas, and mansions dating as far back as 18th century, and have always found some sort of hidden treasure. Some are quite ordinary, but others have proved to be quite extraordinary. My recent work uncovered 20,000 in gold bullion. Over the many years of my research, I have developed a systematic approach to determine which habitations are prime candidates for hiding secret treasures. This guy is up to something. Dear sir, I represent a client who would like to sell their collection of post-war gold bullion. My client wishes to remain anonymous during all business transactions, and I'm having difficulty determining the nature of their collection. From what I can gather, my client possesses approximately 50,000 in uncirculated bank standard gold coins dated 1870 to 1880. These would have been issued by one of the 5 major banks that were located in California, Louis Chandler. Louis. So you are selling some mysterious client's collection. I think I closed the suitcase by mistake. I thought I could grab the stuff on the upper part of the suitcase. The briefcase. Let me open it here again really quick. Of course, 00000. There we go. So don't touch the upper part, and down here find Victorian furnishing and collectibles. Rick Arlen, soap opera star. Rick Arlen reviewed his contract, worldwide broadcasting. That's good. It was a very difficult line. There were a lot of things going down. I didn't know. Rumors of him having a stalker, and a detective named Nancy Drew was on the case. Okay, so Louis knows who I am, basically. He knows who I am. Okay. Let's get out of here before they come back. So I'm thinking I wanna confront him. So I'm gonna get away to give him a chance to come back. This lady, honestly, now there's like ghosts and stuff everywhere in this house. Just Abby
Hello.
did this.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
No, not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Okay. Just waiting. Maybe this guy comes back and I can spy on him again. Okay.
Hello.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy.
He's not back yet. So, okay. The briefcase still there. I guess let's call my friends because I don't know what else to do.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. How's your case coming along?
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
Sounds Chinese to me. Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have something to do with the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends about it. Gumbo foo.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Goodbye, Nancy.
I did hear the door closing behind me and now the briefcase is gone, so...
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy.
Listen, my dear, I'm off to a photo shoot in Mexico, even though I don't know why they're sending me down there again. I just got back a couple of months ago, but who knows what goes on in my editor's mind, always thinking of new ways to make my life miserable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I'll find out what that phrase means before I go, okay? Okay, good luck.
Gumbo Fu. Okay, I guess everybody. I need to ask everybody what Gumbo Fu is. Emily.
Hi, you've reached Emily. Wait for the beep and talk to the machine.
Okay, Emily's out, I think. She won't help me anymore.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy.
Hello.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Gumbo foo? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo is gumbo foo?
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Bye-bye.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Nancy.
There was a fire in the parlor, but I put it out in time.
Thank goodness. I just hope nobody was hurt. Rose told me she was afraid that house was a fire trap. I'm just so glad you were there to save the place.
Did you know Rose has a resident expert on Victorians?
Oh, yes. Rose has mentioned Lewis several times. She's really fond of him and is very grateful for his help.
How has he been helpful?
He's found some Victorian antiques at good prices, and he's making sure the renovations are done correctly.
Lewis is up to something. I saw him take a book from the library.
That doesn't sound very suspicious. What was the book about?
Hannah, do you think Rose could have started the fire to collect the insurance on the house?
No, not at all. Rose loves that house. It's her dream come true. I can't imagine her doing something like that. She's very determined to open that B&B.
Have you heard about the seance Abby hosted for Rose and me?
Seance? Good heavens.
Do you know the name of the person who sold Rose the house?
I don't remember the name, but I do remember that a young man had inherited it from some distant relative and had to sell it very quickly to pay the inheritance tax. He accepted Rose's bid even though it was very low.
Abby faked the seance. She rigged a table with a projector.
Well, you didn't think it was for real, did you? Don't worry, Rose, about this. She has enough on her mind already. I just can't imagine why Abby would go to all that trouble.
I should get back to work. Goodbye.
Have a good day.
Hi, you've reached Emily. Wait for the beep and talk to the machine.
So I keep trying to reach Emily, but no, she has nothing else to say at this point.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
Do either of you know what gumbo foo means?
It sounds Chinese.
Call Emily. She'll know.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
What in the world is gumbo foo?
You'll need to ask around to find that out.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
My friends, the only clue they give is that find out what gumbo foo means.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
What in the world is gumbo foo?
You'll need to ask around to find that out.
Okay.
Yes, Nancy.
Okay, finally, this guy is back.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Where did you hear that?
In a magazine, of course, let's lie.
I read about it in a magazine.
I see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses gumbo fu.
Let me write that down here. House of Great Books. Okay.
I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye.
Okay. I keep going back to the same places just in case I missed something, you know?
I'm glad you dropped by. You know, I wanted to tell you that you'll be alone in the house for a while. Everyone is going to the Winter Festival, and Charlie's studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and what was the other thing? Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Okay. I'll be alone in the house. No tapestry in the room. I love the music in this room. I just love it. Okay, so it's not this one. Here we go. Sorry I could not drop this off myself, but I'm out the door for a month-long photo shoot in Mexico. I spoke with my friend about Gumbo Fu, and she told me that it means Gold Treasure Mansion. So Louis lied. She wrote the Chinese symbols below. Hasta luego, Emily. So you see how suspicious Louis is acting. Okay. But I still wonder if he's in cahoots with Abby. But let me write down these symbols here in my notebook. Or I think better I'll take a picture with my phone. Take a picture with my phone. So now I just need to find a missing tapestry or something along those lines. So I'm gonna check all the walls and even the curtains. Maybe I'll find something. cannot believe it. Okay, finally this game is not longer stuck. Oh no, the Chinese zodiac. You kidding me? Wait a minute. Dragon? I bet you we have to do it in order. So let's just go to Abby's room because she has the Chinese zodiac there. And I'm alone in the house. I can do whatever I want. Yes. Okay, let me take a picture of this. Or I'll try to memorize it, and if not, I'll use the picture. So it's the first game: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit. No, I cannot memorize this. Let's just go. I'm too excited to wait. Hello. Okay. Enough screwing around. Yeah. Where are your ghosts, Abby, now, huh? Alright, let's do this. So first is the rat. Rat. Ox. Snakey. No, sorry. Maybe I'll list that. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and dog. Oh my god. Okay, how about we try the 3 symbols from the letter? I think we should do that. So the first one is like so that one is actually child. So I'll edit here and I speed it up a little bit because it actually took me a long time to realize how to spin the wheel on the direction I wanted. And I kept recognizing some of the symbols, some of those Hansis, and like the child and others that I've seen around the house. So I just kept let's say clicking on child, but that didn't work, or clicking on another symbol I knew I had, and because I wrote down also in my notebook some of them, the ones that I was finding around the house, just like drawing the symbol, and that didn't work. So then I thought maybe I need to collect more symbols or something around the house. So I decided to get out of the room and to go wander around the house. Okay, so these symbols here that she was trying to draw. So okay, this is one, and I have it here on my notebook, and I know I saw this symbol in the wheel. So okay, we have this one. But now I remember that Abby has incense in her room, and that incense has a symbol. So let's go find it.
Nancy, get out of my room! Rose! Rose!
Nancy, I'm ashamed of you. Everyone in this house expects some degree of privacy, and you have obviously violated that trust. Your behavior is completely unacceptable. No arguments. I cannot stand to have someone so inconsiderate in my house. I've arranged for Abby to drop you off at the airport. I'm sorry it has to work out this way. Goodbye.
Okay, let's go back in. So this room is forbidden. Okay, so I know there's a symbol here in this porcelain, and I wrote down that I think it means I, because that word is kind of in big letters, and I'm realizing here I drew it kind of messed up in my notebook, so let me correct it. And I'm gonna, really quick here, I'm gonna have to go to one of my previous videos, I think in part 1 or part 2 of this series, so I can see that symbol on Abby's room, on the incense. So let me do that. Okay, so I got it. So it says moon incense, so I think the symbol means moon. And I know Charlie here was eating food from a Chinese restaurant, and I did write this symbol and I put a restaurant next to it. So let's just go back and see what else we see there. Okay, so I think Great King. I'm gonna write down Great King. So my friends didn't tell me much. I think I'm on my own now. Let's go back to the bathroom because I know there are some Hansies there. Like this one. Maybe this is dragon. Maybe I have it here in my notebook. I'll write down dragon. Daughters of diligence, each the goal of 9 and dragons. Listen, my child. Oh my god. Okay, so I have child, so listen my child to this story of dreams and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters, okay, so that symbol I thought it was dragon, I remember in the statue it says something about 9 daughters, so I'm gonna write nine daughters. Here it says 10 daughters, but maybe we can still use it. Are reunited in order when the four-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix, so I have eye, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon, okay, I have the moon from the incense, sleeps in the sun, maybe I need to find sun, place the king of the sky, okay, the king I have, the great king I have from the restaurant, will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate of golden wonders. So I'm gonna write down here my keywords. So it's child, 10 daughters, I think phoenix, moon, sun, king, a river of colors, and a gate of wonders. So this symbol up here, like I have come up a million times, and I wrote down the Hansi, but I don't know if we have the meaning. What's the meaning? Because it was more like they were practicing beginning. Could it be beginning? I thought that was like an instruction, like this is the beginning, like start here. So I'm looking for symbol for phoenix, for sun, the river of colors, and the gate to golden wonders. So maybe the gate to golden wonders is the symbol from that letter from Emily. Okay, the bird of fire, or the firebird. I don't see a Hansi. Maybe in the Mahjong again. The number 4. Could this be 1? Let me write it down. I mean, they do mention the box with the 4 sides. So I'm gonna have to add that one to my list because I didn't even consider it. Doing like a fifth pass here in case I missed something. Let me look at the symbol here. If there's something hidden in it, like a Hansi drawn inside the bird or something. No. So let me see. Child. Beginning. Now I have beginning. So the 4-sided box. So maybe because I have I don't need phoenix because they are on the same line, but maybe I need the bird of fire, which is the phoenix. So I'm still looking for that, Hansi. So then I don't need the sun symbol, so I'm gonna cross it because it's in the same line as the moon. And hidden beneath a river of colors and get to golden wonders. So I wonder if I need the word difficult because it's on the third line. So I have child beginning 10 daughters, 4, number 4, the eye, the birth of fire, moon, king, river, and golden wonders. So I'm missing how to say bird of fire and river. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lines. Monkey, rooster, dog. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so and we have 11 lines. Okay, so I see child, I see 4, king, the 10 daughters, the eye, the moon, sorry, the moon, the eye, the moon, and I think that the phoenix is this one, because kind of in the tail of the phoenix you can find those 3 lines. In this one I don't have, but I'll write it down. Maybe this one is river. So let me try it that way. So I'll start child. Beginner, then 10 daughters, four, bird of fire, moon, king, okay, the river, let's do river. And the House of Wonders. did I find? Hans is in the house. What am I missing? Could it be that the Hansi I thought it was river? Maybe it's the word difficult here in the third line, so let's try it that way. So child, beginning, difficult, $10, 4, I, Phoenix, Moon, King, and the House of Wonders. Nope. Okay, so things didn't work out how I thought, so I started wandering around the house again. But then I remembered somewhere seeing the word Asian Pacific. So I remember it was like an insurance document. So I thought let's find that. And that's when I found this. So Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company. So then this symbol means fire. That's what it means, fire. This is fire, okay. So then the three lines, they most likely are the river. So let's go back to the room and try that out. Okay, so child. Beginning. Ten daughters. Actually, this might mean daughters. Just daughters. 4. The I. Fire. Moon. King. The river. And the House of Wonders. No? Yes! Okay. Not lots of goodies to look at. My dearest Elizabeth, I could never fully that sweet name by calling you Lizzie. You shall evermore be Elizabeth, my Elizabeth, the sweet, dear woman who has honored me with her enchanting presence and grace. Tonight I'll write on yet another pestilence, but always to return to your beloved smile. Until then, please accept this bouquet of gardenias, your favorite, El Diablo. So, as everybody suspected, Elizabeth had a relationship with El Diablo. My dearest Elizabeth, only one soul on this great earth known the two that circle my heart, my love for you and my secret identity. Know that my intentions are the purest in all respects. I am a modest man, and all of the wealth that I have acquired by devious means are all given to the poor, the misfortune, and the defenseless. You have stolen my heart, dear Elizabeth, and all I ask is your hand in marriage. I knew it. I knew that E. Valdez was here. I, Elizabeth Valdez, do hereby make this my last will and testament to my dear friend Nellie Benchman, my black onyx necklace and earrings, and the sum of $5,000 to my employee Win Town, the sum of $15,000 to my cherished secretary Mabel Crady, the sum of $10,000, and to my beloved husband Diego Valdez, the entirety of my estate, my house and its contents, with the exceptions of the bequests above. In the event that my husband Diego Valdez is not located after a period of 1 year after my death, or is found to be deceased, the entirety of my estate, with the exceptions of the bequests above, are to be liquidated, and all proceeds of said transaction are to be provided to the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Our wedding day. So this is just their wedding card. Elizabeth Applegate, Gold Pine Valley, and Diego Valdez from the same town, Gold Pine Valley, California.
Something's missing here.
I have to confess, I was very lost at the beginning with this puzzle. I was just randomly flipping the boxes, but then I remember that poem that said that after finding the stars and the moon, ride like a knight. So I started thinking, okay, maybe I have to move like the knight in the chess game. So I started going to the corners and thinking, okay, if I'm in the corner and move like a knight, where would I land? So I started doing L shapes basically, and that worked for a little bit, but then some of the cells were not flipped. So I just started clicking and flipping. I'm not 100% sure how I solved the puzzle. Like if I have to do it again, basically I would be starting from scratch because I didn't get the logic of it, but I was able to solve it. So maybe the back of my brain got the logic of it, but not the front. And these ones, I always like these puzzles a lot. I don't know what's the name of this type of game. I used to have it when I was a child, but it makes me it stresses me out because I know at some point I'm gonna have it almost done and the one tile is gonna be messed up and I'm gonna have to mess it all up. So I'm always really stressed out when these kind of puzzles come along, and I've seen a couple of them in the Nancy Drew games, so I like them, but I do get stressed out basically. So I'll let you enjoy the music and the puzzle. Yes, I know what this is. It's the eye of the tiger. No, I'm kidding. The eye of the phoenix. So let's go. Put the eye inside the phoenix so the phoenix can see again. Hello, Mr. Phoenix. Let me give you back your eye. There we go. Coins, false floor.
Gold! Yes. And to think I was standing on it all along.
Ha 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 ha!
Ah!
Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Louis?
Louis.
I knew it! There must be over $1 million in here.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
punch him.
So long, losers.
And you just let him get away?
There was nothing I could do.
I'm sure there was something you could have done to stop him.
Well, you probably had to act fast and didn't have enough time.
I guess this mystery's solved. Unfortunately, the bad guy got
okay.
away. This time.
We can do the chandelier.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
We're gonna drop that chandelier on him, so let's do it. Go, 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 go.
So long, losers.
And you just let him get away?
Okay, so here I'm gonna spare you a bit of time because I kept trying this over and over and I couldn't understand why the game wouldn't give me enough time to get to the chandelier. So I kept trying and trying. So at some point I assumed maybe my game is messed up. Maybe my game has a bug.
So long, losers.
So I went on internet, and this is the first time in the entire game I had to go back to the community of detectives, and they explained that you cannot go to the left because of that creaky sound on the step. So then it kind of alerts Louis that you woke up. So then after knowing that, then I went the opposite way, and let's see what happens.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
Boom.
What? Hey! 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 Get me out of here!
In your face, Louis.
Dear Bess, I'm just about finished with my renovation work and counting out all of those gold coins. Louis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself. Although Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for the first month of its opening. I guess a haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days, even if there are no such things as ghosts. I think. See you soon, Nancy.
Yay, we solved it. But I thought that Rose could keep the coins, and that's how she could renovate the place and like have a nice start, you know, for her Airbnb. Anyway, the Airbnb is booked. Our job is finished here in San Francisco. Maybe we head back home. Thank you for coming on this adventure with me. This was my first time playing Message in a Haunted Mansion. Thanks for watching. I'm Suri Alboy, and keep tuned for more videos and more adventures. Keep sleuthing and always follow the clues.